As the world watches, a man-made famine is unfolding in Gaza. Hollow eyes, empty plates, deaths by tens daily. Babies, women, elderly, nobody has enough food. Many are dying because of starvation. All this as the world watches. The UN is now calling it worse than hell on earth. We take you to an inside report from Gaza.
The deafening noise of airstrikes, that is how a day begins in Gaza. A profound and harrowing despair saturates every corner of the enclave, a chilling testament to lives consumed by the desperate, ceaseless quest for sustenance. Over 2 million souls are trapped in an unfolding nightmare. With an estimated 1 million now enduring catastrophic levels of food insecurity, their very existence a fragile thread.
This is my third week without flour. My children are crying day and night, and I am unable to provide them with flour, and legumes are very expensive.
In Gaza, hunger has replaced hope. On streets where children once played, frail crowds now plead for soup, racing towards trucks in the faint hope of flour that has become as precious as gold.
I am suffering to provide for my children, and I went to the death to get a bag of flour for my children. A truck wheel almost ran over my head, and I was injured in my head when I got the bag.
Each day is a brutal contest between survival and despair. Every person here has a tale to tell. The World Health Organization says Gaza is enduring man-made mass starvation. Mothers are weeping as they can't provide even a handful of food to their young ones.
Since I delivered her, she has been small and she doesn't grow up. Her condition gets worse in the hospital, and every time I go home, I find her becoming more and more weak. She has no nerves. Her nerves are weak and she doesn't sit properly.
Let our voices be heard by the whole world. How are children dying? I'm also on the verge of death. I can hardly speak from the exhaustion of searching through the markets, and I haven't been able to find even a kilo of lentils, pasta, or anything at all.
Aid distribution has become a cruel lottery. Palestinians fight panic and stampede in pursuit of a single bag of flour or bowl of soup.
The situation is very dangerous. There are bombs everywhere. Targets are everywhere. Death and destruction. Entire neighborhoods wiped out. People were wiped off the civil registry.
Only a few aid trucks a day enter Gaza, far below the 600 needed. The situation is rapidly deteriorating. Yet hundreds of trucks laden with food and medicine stand idle outside Gaza's crossings, waiting unused as hunger becomes deadly, claiming over 100 lives in the last few days.
The horrific situation in Gaza continues to deteriorate, with Israeli military operations and hostilities expanding throughout the Strip and the human toll mounting by the hour. This nightmare of historic proportions must end immediately.
Amidst the rising chorus of global condemnation, Israel maintains that Hamas alone is responsible for the crisis, asserting that the militant group has diverted aid and engineered the conditions of suffering. There are protests around the world. Calls for allowing more aid into Gaza are rising. Calls for allowing more aid into Gaza are rising. From New York to London, from Lebanon to Beirut, people are coming out onto the streets, pleading for Gaza. In Israel too, protesters are pressing the government to allow food to reach the hungry people.
March. We call it the Flour March. In Gaza, there's no flour, there's no food for many, many days, and that the population reached stage 5 of hunger.
We're here to cry out that the starvation in Gaza just has to end. It has to end right now. People are dying on the streets in Gaza from not having enough food and not having enough water, and this needs to end now. Israel has to give as much aid and medical supplies as possible right now.
Hundreds of people have been killed trying to get food handed out at sites Palestinians describe as death traps. Gaza has never been hungrier, despite several warnings about impending famine over the course of nearly 2 years of war. Gaza is no longer just a war zone. It is hell on earth, where starvation is a weapon and silence a sentence.